helping keep modern Manx history alive.
We've certainly had a tough winter, I should imagine, for you as well, because the damage to the roads around the Isle of Man has been immense.
Yes, it has, Paul. We basically had 3 weeks of very cold temperatures indeed, as people know, in November, and then we had another spell over the Christmas period itself. The theory of highway design, for a minute, if I might bother you with that, is that the road should be about 1/2 metre thick, or nearly 2 foot thick, from the top of the surface to the bottom of the construction. However, many of the roads in the Isle of Man are only dirt tracks really that have been compacted and built up over the years, with perhaps as little as about an inch of actual tarmac on top of them. We've had 10 gangs, construction gangs that is, working on pothole repairs by the conventional techniques of digging them out and building back up the layers. We also have 2 jet patcher machines, and one of those machines is in operation behind me now. That particular repair, or those 2 repairs behind me, would have taken a normal gang about a day to plane out and a day to reinstate, so they'd have been there for 2 days on this one section alone, whereas the jet patcher machine can do this in about half an hour, maybe an hour maximum, and does do quite a good, safe, robust repair. It may be that the repair doesn't last quite as long as a proper repair, as it were, but given the number of potholes that we're dealing with, this is a very effective way for us to recover the roads and get them back into at least a safe condition for the public.
So how many potholes have you had, and how many more to go?
Well, there are many hundreds. I think our peak week was 130 reports in 1 week, but of course there's probably thousands of potholes now around the island, and as I said, the men and these 2 jet patcher machines are busy trying to recover the backlog and get the roads back into a safe condition. We would advise drivers that they need to take it a bit easier than normal and expect there to be the odd pothole. In the most severe cases, we are trying to put signs up to warn drivers that there are very severe potholes, but people will perhaps appreciate that the signs themselves can almost become as much as a hazard as a pothole. So we have to take a bit of a judgment as to where to put the signs and where not to put the signs.
Has this thrown your budgets into disarray, all this extra work?
The budgets are certainly under pressure. We had a bit of good fortune in that we had bids for some additional money. The idea of that money was to spend it improving some of the roads in the towns, which are also in very poor condition, and perhaps aesthetically looked very poor, although they were safe as such. That money is likely to have to be used now to assist us in recovering this backlog of potholes, to do more structural work around the island's road. But we have got an extra £500,000 this year and an extra £1 million next year, subject to the budget, which is coming up in the next couple of weeks. So we're hoping that that money is forthcoming. We could do with more, in all honesty, but at least we do have the extra £1 million, which should assist somewhat.
Please subscribe to the Isle of Man TV archive channel. Thank you.